Right, back.
Welcome back.
Who's in? Who's out?
I'm still in. Swope left, I think. He was doing something.
Alright, let's see if I can fly this thing again. It's not easy, I must admit. Right, okay.
It's the hardest thing you can do with this, yes, is helicopters.
It's hard just to keep it as a steady...
Yeah, it's very small, and you can put the S curve on the controls. That way they are small in the beginning.
Yeah, I think that's what I might have to do. No, too much. Yeah, I'm really fighting the left.
Yeah. You usually do when you use a lot of collective and you're slow, but then you ease it off more and more, and then when you're up at speed you just let it go. I personally never use the trim. Yeah, because it confuses you because the stick moves. Or, yeah, it's in another position than it usually is.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Christ, it's a lot different to flying a plane.
Yeah.
As in, you need so many more input on the stick.
Yeah.
Well.
And I keep moving my feet.
Because you're used
to the rudder pedals.
Yeah.
Or I don't actually. I've never had real rudder pedals. I had my racing wheel with the throttle and the brake.
Right.
Which was kind of awkward because the brake is really stiff and the throttle is really light. It's harder going left than right.
What's the thing on the top left? That's what I don't understand. The red thing.
That shows your control inputs. It shows where you're holding your controls.
Okay.
Collective and rudder. Rudder is the one at the bottom.
Where are you?
I'm probably above you somewhere. I'm flying to the green smoke. Yeah, I'm below you, behind you actually.
I'm just going to go out to sea. I got back on the runway, what I wanted to do.
Flying under you now. And it's obviously easier with the track eye on, so you can look around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see. I feel like I'm like keep turning left. I've got to keep my rudder like going, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but that's usually if you ease it off and then just don't use it, it should go straight again.
Yeah, it feels like I'm flying sideways all the time.
In a way you sometimes do slightly, but shouldn't be much.
I feel like I'm leaning with the whole chopper.
Yeah. You usually hold the cyclic probably a bit more left. Depends on wind and stuff. So the wind in game actually affects the helicopter as well.
Right. So if you just let your hand off the control now, does yours just go up?
Yep.
Right.
Because it's back. It actually goes back and to the left.
Yeah. Okay.
So you
Right, so
always
coming
have
into
some
land-
input, unless you trim it.
Oh, how do you actually land on where you need to land?
You have to pretty much spot it quite early and then ease it in.
Come on, I want to land it.
It gets easier with each try. And getting the hang of it, you can hear when you come close to the 40 knots mark, and you can give more collective.
Just can't seem to put it down gently.
Yeah, it's hard. It took a lot of flying. Also the tutorials in the game.
Oh, I quite like flying it.
Yeah, it's nice, and you're doing very well, I have to say. Extremely well. My first try was pretty much go up, crash, go up, crash, go up, crash.
Oh, shit. I think I'm glad there's auto start, because I think it'd be pretty hard.
It's a fairly easy start on this one, but there are a few buttons, switches and stuff.
So all the switches, actually, you can do everything on the switches,
Yeah,
can't you?
you can start it up as the autopilot or the auto start. Every of those buttons is clickable, and that's actually what it's doing. It's switching all those switches, each switch.
Yeah, I see it all moving. Oh, what was that?
That was aircrafting.
That's why I quite like this mission, because it has lots of other things that. See,
yeah,
I've been trying to follow things.
Yeah,
which is quite nice. Oh wow, that's nice hover it. You know what I mean? Because I see Star flying, and I always think, oh, it looks really easy. But I've never flown anything, and now I know how difficult it is.
To keep it steady.
Because it feels like it's constantly.
Yeah, it is.
I can't seem to do that.
Constantly need to move your stick, but very, very small inputs.
That's what I need to practice, is doing that, just hovering.
I move maybe a few millimeters on each direction.
If I move, I'm obviously moving it too much like a plane.
Yeah.
You have a setting when you're configuring your X56, like mine.
Yeah.
There's a setting for the sensitivity. You should mess around with it and see if it works for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I need to set up all my planes and everything.
Yeah. We can try the Wigan later. It's a very easy aircraft to start.
Yeah, I need to set that up as well.
Yeah.
Well,
the Wigan is easy to fly to get started. It's basically 5 switches to start it.
Oh, is it? Oh, nice. I can't remember what else I've got. What did I get in the end?
And I noticed that Winnie said you should put your cycling forward when you take off.
Right.
If I might have misunderstood it, but you usually put it towards you, back, slightly down to the left. Then you need to go forward a bit when you take off. And when I'm hovering like this, I don't move the cyclic, just where it is.
Alright, so that's me done now. So if I want to take off, I've literally got a left rudder, haven't I, to take off? And
yep, a bit left rudder and then a bit stick back and left. It should keep you fairly steady. A bit more back. Yep, perfect.
Ah.
I think you're a bit too quick on the rudder.
Yeah.
It should be very smooth transition on the rudder. Nicely done.
I feel like I'm moving around in the chair.
Yeah.
Just, my whole body's moving with it to. Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Do the.
Yeah. How do you have your stick? On the right side, or I have it between my
the
legs.
right. It's right in front. It's on my right. You see.
Yeah.
Only because I feel like I need to use the buttons as well. I probably don't, do I?
Right now, nope. When you're flying with weapons and stuff, you do. I put it on the share between my legs. That way it's kind of like in the helicopter.
Yeah.
It feels more natural in the helicopter. Very nicely done. Really nice hover.
Yeah, too much movement. I panic.
Yeah.
And then like you put in too much of a movement, don't you?
Yeah. That's the hard bit in the beginning. You kind of overcompensate for everything.
Yeah.
And I still do.
Oh, I reckon our blades are going to hit in a minute.
That's
well, I'm quite
nice.
happy just practicing hovering.
I'm also recording this live.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's where the rotor sit. Oh, nice, you took me down. Or I took myself down, I'm not sure. But you were still flying.
I heard one hit and then that was it.
And the Huey has really quite tough blades. They used to shop the bamboo in Vietnam. They went down for landing in places where it was a lot of bamboo.
I say. I got a new appreciation for Saar now as well.
Yeah, he's really good. He does have an edge of
I think because I've watched him and he makes it look too easy.
Yeah. And when I started flying the helicopters, I went out with Saar once. And I kinda didn't want to fly ever again. Seeing Saar fly. I was just flying up and down and he just kept behind me. Like he was glued onto me. Formation flying. And I tried to do the same and I couldn't keep up with him. And he was flying straight.
See if I can make it to you without ramming you.
Yeah. Try to land in front of me with your nose towards me.
No, I'd just be happy to land.
Alex, is Winnie coming back?
Yeah, he's coming back later. It'll probably be an hour or so, I think. He's got to pick his wife up, he said.
Okay.
Yeah, I was picking up the wife and making dinner, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Alex, maybe you know this. My freaking cockpit is all blurred. I mean, the letters and stuff. I have this on On the settings, I got resolution of cockpit displays. I have it on maximum every frame.
Yeah.
I don't know what more, man. It's still.
Yeah, there is one for the dials and all the text, but I can't remember what it's called.
How's that, Alex?
But it's in there where you change the screen resolutions and stuff. Nice.
I'm not sure I'd ever do that again, but I've done it.
And when you see me take off, you saw it.
You don't realise
to
you
the
still use
right.
move as well. Yeah.
So you need to have the stick quite a lot to the left when taking off, and slightly back.
Oh yeah, see what you mean.
Because if you don't have it backwards, it will
you start getting
kind of fall forward.
go out to sea.
On your six.
See if I can follow this coast for a bit.
Yep. I'm on there 4 o'clock.
Can't seem to get it going straight.
I see you're struggling with the rudder more.
Yeah, I'm trying not to use the rudder, but if I let go and just press forward, it seems like it wants to go to the right.
Yep,
to the left. Sorry.
It's kind.
Maybe I've got a bit more speed now. It's better.
Yeah.
And maybe because I don't know. In the planes, I know I have the curvature slightly different. Because I automatically seem to rotate my wrists when I don't mean to.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's,
yeah.
Maybe it's me doing that. It seems a bit easier with a bit of speed.
Yeah, usually I have a sheep stick I use for helicopters. I've removed all the springs and everything. So it's pretty much loose. It just has a rubber gasket kind of thing. It keeps it somewhat in the center. And it's a lot easier to fly with when it's quite loose. I have a stick for my aircraft which is really stiff. It's perfect for aircraft but horrible for helicopters.
Yeah.
But I think the X56 is a lot better in terms of stiffness. Should be a bit loose. At least I imagine. I've never used one. Doing good. If you keep that direction, I'll come up on your left. You're actually right. Shame you don't have a tracker.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I can move my thing, but it takes a bit of time to...
Yeah, it's harder flying that one. Coming up on your right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just quickly went... Oh, yeah, I can see it. I went in third person. Very briefly.
Yeah.
Be up high.
Nope, low to the
Oh, down
water.
low, yeah, I see it,
And then high up.
Whoa.
Turn around.
You're gonna...
Oh yeah,
No, you're gonna...
it's
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
harder without your other pedals.
Oh, I done it. Oh, yeah, I'm happy. I have no idea how that works, but it works.
Oh, nice.
Right, yeah.
I've done a little bit more slow when you just go up and around without turning.
I sort of went up and then turned and then come back the same way. The opposite way, and it worked.
Yeah.
Tell you what, my arms aching just flying this thing.
Yeah. You do concentrate much and use your muscles a lot. It's fun flying helicopters, but it's not fun for flying a very far distance.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
To get to a point and then you die and then you have to start over again. Some missions where you're close to the target. There are also missions where you had fobs and you could actually place fobs. You could arm closer to the enemy.
Oh, that's
But I'm
quite
not
cool.
sure if that works.
Boys, I'm just gonna switch channel because I'm setting up.
Yeah, no problems.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm gonna try to see if I can do a loop.
Oh, there's a tree behind me. I didn't realise. I was trying to come into land.
It's hard to see behind you, even with the track IR.
What else have I got? Oh, I've got the KA50. That'd be fun to fly. Whoa. That looks a beast.
Yeah, that sloping didn't work. Oh.
Auto start this thing. 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah. Anything with navigation pretty much takes a long time.
Jeez. Oh, it looks quite cool to fly that.
Yeah, it's quite different with the counter-turning rotors.
What else have I got? This is the arse. I think that's the other chopper I've got. Well, that's a big old bertha, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Remember this playing this in armor.
Hip, yeah. It's quite fun to fly. It's fast. It's faster than the Huey.
Is it?
Yeah, by quite a bit. I think the Huey is the slowest one. That or the KA50, but I think it's the Huey.
There's fire coming out the side of it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Attention to detail is amazing, isn't it?
That when you fly that, you need to turn the other way on the rudder because it spins the rotor the opposite way.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I shouldn't really be changing a helicopter, so I should just stick to what it is. I just wanted to see what I had.
Yeah. It's. You should try flying it. It's very different.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool in the simulator because every helicopter is very different.
Yeah. I thought I had the F-14.
Yeah, it's quite cool when you have the dual seats.
Yeah.
Usually me and Winnie flew quite a bit. I was the Rio and he was the pilot. You want to give the vegan a try?
I will do, but I've got to go and get dinner ready for everyone.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'll be back on in probably about an hour.
Okay.